Yeah, g'day YouTubers, Tinker O'Toole again here with another video. Today we're just going to do a little bit of a demonstration and a bit of a review on the MS180c. It's a comfort saw, it's a bit more of an upmarket. Essentially it's an MS170 with 2 cc's extra, so it's 32 cc's. It also has the better filling plugs on there, the twist and snap type ones. The only other thing I did there was put a different hard-nosed bar on it, and I don't use 043 gauge, I use 050 gauge, and that's full chisel on there. So the only thing you got to make sure that when you put an aggressive full chisel chain on there and you run an 050, make sure you rev it up before you sink it into the timber, otherwise it could bog down. Once it's running at high RPM, it's not a problem. Now the other thing that got on this saw is the easy start. Now the easy start mechanism is totally different. It has a recoil in there, so you can pull it very, very slow, and what it actually does is wind up the recoil, and then the recoil will just let go. So if you've got a bit of a problem with your arm, it's not strong, or a slight bit of arthritis or something like that, there, easy start's the way to go. The only other thing they do in this model here is you've got this quick system here where you pull the tab out here and you release, or you release it like this, and then you use the thumb screw to loosen, and we'll just demonstrate that. So if you loosen it like this, you can see that the chain's all loose, and then you use the thumb screw to tighten it back up. I like them. I reckon they're great, and you don't. And that's it. That's all you've got to do, and it works fantastic. The only other thing that you've got your primer here, a primer bulb. So if you put your fuel in there, it's just a matter of pushing that on your carburetor. So the MS180, this particular saw comes with a different carburetor. You've got your adjustment for your high and low, your adjustment for your low and high RPMs, and your idle here. The other thing that you've got, pretty easy to get this off the cover, and instead of having that really El Cheapo foam little pad that you've got on the MS170, you've got this paper type one. Really does work good, and you don't get a lot of chips or anything behind it. So that's how that works. Great little saw, and as I said, it's even great for those people that may have a little bit of arthritis. And how about I show you? Now the other thing is, what you've got to be very careful of is that when you start one of these saws, that you don't want to be pulling on this really hard, because they don't work that way. So all you've got to do is pull it slowly. Now it's ready to pop. So I'll just start that one more time. With this, it's just a matter, look how slow, you just pull it. Doesn't get much easier than that, does it? So you could imagine that if you had a bit of a sore arm because of maybe you had an accident or something like that there, and for some reason your arm's not really strong, but it's okay to cut wood, but it's not very good at pulling, then consider getting an easy start chainsaw. I don't know what the highest saw is, whether they go right up to a more powerful saw, but I would imagine that anyone that's got a little bit of arthritis wouldn't want a big saw anyway. So that's the MS180c. The C stands for comfort, so it's a comfort saw. Great little saw, works fantastic. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Bye for now.